everybody, I'm Yolanda, aka Creative Mommy of Two, and welcome! Today we have, yet again, another WIP and Chat with me working on so many books, so little time. So, I'll ask you to grab your works you're working on, your projects you're working on, that was the word I was looking for, and yeah, let's do some crafting together. Or if you're just watching, let's just, well, listen to me ramble for the next I don't know how long. I am planning to make this not too extremely long because, well, sort of a disclaimer, I have a case of the sniffles today, so yeah. Yeah, let's start with that. So, yeah, in case you don't like hearing me, well, sniffle, I think you should better skip this today and come back next week. I'm sorry, I'm forgetting that the air conditioning is on, so be right back. I'm back, forgot that the air conditioning is on. So, well, as I was saying, yeah, it might be that today isn't really something for you because, well, yeah, as I said, I have the sniffles, so yeah, I try not to make too much of an annoying noise, but I can't promise anything because my nose is a bit stuffy, my throat is sore, and yeah, you get that feeling. No worries, I got tested, it's just, it isn't the annoying pandemic, but yeah, it's just a common cold, which is still around, believe it or not. But yeah. So yeah, I've got Saturday, I believe. My throat was hurting and yeah, it got worse and worse. And Sunday during the day I was like, yeah, I just going to get tested just to be sure that it isn't the annoying virus. And yeah, that came back Monday and that was negative, so yay. But yeah, it's still annoying. But yeah, during the Sunday my nose got blocked a bit. One time it's blocked and the other time it's running away from me. So yeah, I hope my nose isn't starting to run because I don't want to interrupt every 5 seconds so I can blow my nose. But just FYI, can be that I need to pause this video a couple of times because I might need to blow my nose. So yeah. Yeah, with that going on, I haven't been crafting as much the last couple of days because if I'm hanging, well, bent over on my table like I normally do, I have at least a feeling that my nose starts running more. Yeah. And I don't want to have to stop my time lapses every 5 seconds when I'm filming, so yeah, not the best idea. And I don't want to have all of a sudden like a booger coming into view, so yeah. Not fun either. So yeah, I've been trashing in bed the last couple of days as soon as daughter goes to bed and they're both asleep. Going upstairs because I still have my lab table there from when I was pregnant with my son. And it was like the only place I could rest my bag and diamond paint. And I last was saying that I wanted to do something, well, I have a project for upstairs. And then I was going through my closet and came upon that table. And I was like, yeah, I have that one. And I was talking about it with my husband. He was like, hey, don't you have anything smaller or not as wide at least that you can use there? And I was, yeah, I have. So Sunday during the day, I kitted up the beast, which I got December, January, something like it. I'll try to link it in the eye in the sky. So yeah, that's now kitted up and I'm already in the second, how would you call it, section. So yeah, it's going quite quickly, but it is a round, so it isn't the slowest. And at least in the top part there is quite a lot of color blocking, so I can use a multi-placer. And for the first time I started using the 4-placer, and it actually goes pretty okay. So yay! Before that I actually always used a 3-placer because that was the one that I thought was the easiest, at least for me. But I just grabbed a Diamond Art Club toolkit and some other supplies, and that was the multi-placer that came with the kit. So I was like, you know what, I'm just going to try it and use that. And I need to say, it works quite good. So yeah. Yeah, that won't be a time lapse, just in case you were wondering. But that will be my sort of time off project. And yeah, that's actually the only crafting I have been doing. Yeah, I'm recording. Was second guessing myself. So yeah, that was the only crafting I've been doing the last couple of days. But other than that, I need to say the rest of my week was quite, kind of productive. Crafting, not as much, because I started Green-Eyed Beauty last week, which is not even a complete 30 by 40 by Diamond Dots. Again, try to link it in the eye in the sky if you want to see the unboxing. But, sorry. But yeah, the most of it, I worked on it on one go until now at least, was 1.5 hours in one day. And that was last Saturday. But yeah, that kind of got interrupted a bit. Let's say it like that. So we had to play a fun little game called Mousehunt. So, yeah. Story time. Yeah, I was here, actually, like literally precisely where I am now. I sat here last Saturday working on the Green-Eyed Beauty from Diamond Dots, and out of the corner of my eye, I saw our kitchen curtain moving. I was asking my husband, like, hey, is one of the cats there? Because I see out of the corner of my eye, I see the curtain moving, but I can see one cat. I saw Luna on the scratching post by the door to our hallway. But I didn't know if Lucy was somewhere around. So it was like, no, I didn't see anything, any of the cats go to the kitchen. So I turned my head, and right at that second, I saw from the corner of the kitchen, trying to get to the other corner of the kitchen, which is luckily the stretch where it can get out, I saw a mouse running. So if I would let the sound on that part of the video still be on, my reaction was like literally, eek, mouse! Which translates to, eek, mouse! So, tiny Dutch lesson. A mouse is a muis. And yeah, if you had multiple mice, you have muizen. So yeah, as you guessed it, we needed to get a way to get it out. The only reason why I said eek was more like the reaction, because I'm totally not afraid for mice. I absolutely rather have a mouse in the house than a spider. Hell yeah. Mice are annoying, but I'm not afraid of them. Yeah, I scream from them, but it's most of the times just because they run for my feet. So it's more like they're annoying. But yeah, so my husband was completely like, wait, what, mouse? Like, yeah, a mouse. So basically we were like, wait, what? And then we obviously could go mouse hunting, because yeah, we're both not afraid of it, but obviously we still don't want it in our house, because yeah, we have cats, but they're both not hunters. We had mice in our last apartment, and there was one sitting on the balcony, and both of the cats were banging at the kitchen window, which was also the kitchen window there that led to the balcony, just like it is here. They were banging on it, banging, kind of like scratching on the door, like, let me out, let me out, let me out, I want to get the mouse, you want to get the mouse. I was like, you know what, I'm just going to open the door, worst case scenario, it's inside, but it probably was already, so yeah. Because we noticed mice droppings in the attic, so yeah, I was like, you know what, worst case scenario, it jumps indoor and I can chase it. So it was a case of, you know, I opened the door and both cats just looked up to me with a look on their face, like they were saying, like, wait, that wasn't what I was trying to do. What are you planning to do in here, woman? So yeah. So we're like, yeah, we can better catch that mouse now ourselves, because yeah, with those two cats, no way in hell they are going to get rid of it for us. And yeah, they might think it's interesting and play it to death, and then you always will see that we don't know where it is laying dead, and one of the kids find it. So yeah, not a good idea. Don't want to have the kids running around with a mouse. So yeah, we're like, okay, where the heck can that animal be? Well, in the corner of the kitchen we have a, what is it called, radiator? Like one of those iron paneling things for the heat. Here we call it a central heating system. So it's the radiator, we call it. I don't know if that's the correct translation, but I'll just hope for the best at this point. And And yeah, we saw that it was behind there, so I grabbed a little piece of, well, sort of more like a stick piece of wood that we had left, and tried to coax it out of its hiding place and out of the door. But obviously it ran straight the other way. And yeah, because my diamond pinning stuff was all over here and it ran this way, I, well, lost track of it. So we could try to find it. Yeah, which kind of felt like, I was saying to my husband later, like, I kind of felt like the movie Mousehunt, like we are setting all the traps and the mouse is just outsmarting us. But luckily, well, yeah, we kind of figured like quite quickly, like, okay, we need to just make sure it can't climb on top of everything. So at least try to keep it low. So we pulled the couch and everything away from the walls and stuff. And then we found him or her or whatever it was behind the other radiator we have. So we find it quite quickly, luckily. I'm sorry. Yeah. Sorry, sniffles. But yeah, we did find it and we're like, okay, now how to get it out of the house without needing to kill it. Because, yeah, we still didn't want to kill the mouse. Hey, they're kind of cute as long as they're where they're supposed to be. Not eating holes through everything. And not being inside. So we, in the end, building like a complete parkour. Well, an obstacle course, I can better say. Sort of. For the mouse. I took a picture of it. I will insert it. It's here if I think about it. With like the leftover planks and beams we had from making our, well, yeah, the part underneath our balcony closed, which I showed you last week. We had some things over from that because, yeah, obviously there needed to be more done, which at that point actually was done, but there still needs to be more. But yeah, we put that and put it all next to our table and the kitchen and all the way to the door, so it had an easy way to be guided to where we wanted it to be, which was obviously outside, without us needing to chase it, and it having like an easy way to go without needing to run over things. So we at least figured that as we quote unquote guided it a bit out of its hiding place, that it would start running, and as long as it had a open way to run to, it probably would not go trying to get over these planks and beams and boxes and everything we had set up. So yeah, we made our whole parkour. And yeah, then I grabbed the same stick and gently pushed the mouse out of his or her hiding place. And it ran straight out of the door. With a little bit of thinking, like, where can I run to? But at least it went outside the door. But yeah, it was kind of fun. Not quite what we envisioned doing on a Saturday evening, but it was fun, sort of. So yeah, that took up quite a lot of time. Well, a lot. think like half an hour to an hour or something. Because yeah, afterwards we also needed to clean it up. So yeah, I got in like an hour and a half diamond painting time on Saturday. Yeah, the rest of the week, yeah, I have been organizing quite a lot. So slowly but steady, everything gets a place. I found out the storage containers I use to store away everything, of all storage systems, I can better say, like the top kind of things I use for to store like everything from like brushes and my paper and my paints and whatever, that those, at least from the big tubs, the not as high version, if that makes sense, they perfectly fitted. 15 Tic Tac containers next to each other in 4 rows, and then a row of, what was it, 5 or 6 in front of it, like turned sideways. So yeah, I have been removing the Tic Tac containers that I had. Well, I had used them for like the AliExpress kind of kits before. So the drills that were in there weren't the best quality drills. So I took them all out and I made them into my Diamond Art Club storage. So yeah, as I find out, at least until now, that all these squares are all, well, basically the same die, because yeah, they have high quality stuff and it shows. So even with that kind of stuff, the quote unquote simple stuff, like just the die lots, they're really good. At least as far as I found out, that were the same from the Fixer Upper kit I did, which will have a review in a couple of weeks. Because yeah, you might have seen last week that I have a couple of unboxings, and reviews will be after that. I hope by the time I can upload the reviews, I will always also have already finished Cream Eye Beauty. So that will come then right after. But as I was storing away the Fixer Upper kit, I tried to mix it up a bit with this one, just for comparison. But I also had the Rounding Up the Dust Bunnies kit, and yeah, a bit of that also got into the storage. So yeah, I have now one container with all square drills neatly packed away. So yay! Yeah, and I Friday got new flower pots and flowers. Potted those yesterday, which actually was the Monday yesterday. I am filming this on Tuesday. Because, yeah, my throat wasn't wanting to help yesterday. Today it's kind of a bit better, but yeah. Still trying to not make this one too long. How long am I rambling already? It's already 25 minutes, almost. So yeah, probably make it not too much longer. But yeah, I planted those. My husband made the second part of the, well, how would I call it? Balcony enclosure kind of thing. If you watched last week, you know what I mean. I'll probably put in a picture here somewhere. At least I'm planning on doing that. So you can see how it looks now. Hopefully over the weekend it will be good weather so we can also do the last bit of it, which means the part underneath the staircase. That's the only thing we still now need to do. And then it's just finishing up, hopefully. Cleaning it out a bit, pulling the weeds from beneath the tiles and that kind of stuff. I'm sorry. And yeah, we have a few of our windows replaced tomorrow because we had some issues with it, like scratches in between the glass. So they come and fix that tomorrow. So the kids are at grandma's and we plan at least on doing the, well, our outside basement, we literally call it. It's like our part of the basement that is only reachable from the outside. So yeah, we'll try to clean up that tomorrow so that is all organized and stuff, and then hopefully either tomorrow or the weekend I can finally mow the lawn, because yeah, that's way too long by now. It's really way too long. But yeah, I can do that with the kids around, so. And I need to have some, A, I need to have time without the kids, and B, I need to have dry grass. Because mowing the grass when it's completely wet is also not the easiest thing to do, so yeah. I believe for the rest, the week was kinda, well, regular week. Lots of the same stuff. So yeah, with that said, I am going to let you go, guys. I still have been rambling long enough. My throat is hurting. And I have not much more to ramble on about. If you have still any questions, you can leave them down in the comment section or shoot me an email or message me on Facebook. You know where to find me. And otherwise, I hope to see you next time. If you liked the video, well, you know the drill. Like, subscribe if you haven't. And as I said before, I hope you enjoyed it and I hope to see you next time. Bye.